Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with the best deck for the Dark Elixir challenge. Let's get right into business. So we're going to go and copy the deck from the event tab. You should always be practicing in the event tab before you are comfortable. And then you go in for the event and jump into the challenge like we are. Basically, if you don't know what happens in this challenge, the cards move twice as quick and attack twice as fast when they're in the Dark Elixir circle, but they also take double the damage. If they take double the damage, cards that are going to be effective are skeletons, because skeletons and cheap cards that, you know, like die in one shot, Skeleton King skeletons, Skeleton Barrel skeletons, Dark Goblin dies really quickly. Those things don't really take the negative of taking extra damage because they already die in a shot. But if you have a card that does a lot more damage, like a Dark Goblin that attacks really quickly and does way more damage, that's going to be very menacing for opponents. Also, if you have guards, because they have a shield, even if they're taking double damage, the shield breaks and then they get another life. So I like cards like that. And then, of course, Mega Knight just for cleanup. I think that a lot of people are going to be running bait cards, so Zap and Log is integral in most of the decks. You could also run arrows. Instead of Skeleton King, you could run Golden Knight. So this is the deck that I'm going to be playing. I tested it a little bit, didn't have any issues. And yeah, let's just jump into it and hopefully win the challenge 10-0. That's what we're going for today. Also, definitely drop a like on the video if you guys enjoy the fact that I do these challenges as early as possible. I try to create challenges really quick for y'all guys, so then everyone that's here can dominate the challenge without any fear. Because if you look at my content, if you watch the decks here, then you are going to have a leg up against everyone else, because most people are not going to know how to play these challenges. Let's get right into business here and hopefully dominate, you know? Alright, this Dark Goblin will hopefully run away. Easy counter activation. Dark Goblin stays alive. It's going to go inside there. Very nice. I like having Log because you want to have multiple spells in this. If you don't, I think you're just going to lose. A lot of people are running tank decks, which doesn't make sense. If you're running a tank deck, you're going to get destroyed just based off of the premise of, you know, the tanks just take way too much damage. Also, I love the fact that these guards stay alive. I mean, they're so good. Guards and Skeleton King and Goblin Gang are so goated. Goblin Cage Evo does not make sense in this at all. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but man, it's just, it's brutal out there. It is rough. It is rough stuff. So I have consistently been wrecking this guy. And I haven't even had to go in for my Mega Knight yet because he hasn't stacked up much stuff. If you wanted to, you could use Evolve Valkyrie instead of the Mega Knight. I was thinking that I would personally use Evolve Valkyrie, but for, you know, the enormous amount of people that are going to be testing out my deck and also the challenge, I think that Mega Knight is just an easier, more comfortable card for most people on ladder. So I decided to put that in the deck. But for me personally, just at a higher skill level than, you know, regular people that would just be like trying to casually complete the challenge, I would say that Valkyrie is more fun because you're able to get away with more and able to spam more. And then the cheapness of the Valkyrie costing 4 elixir makes it a bit easier. So I also like Skeleton King a lot more than Golden Knight. So you could also comfortably field a Golden Knight and get a lot of value as well. Big Beautiful as usual. I don't know about that one, dude. I just worked out and I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired AF, man. Late night gym action at 1 a.m. I was the only one there. I think people were like looking at me like when I walked past the desk to go to the gym and did that. Everyone's just like, what is this kid doing? Why is this wild child wandering into the gym? How long did it take you to get top 1K? I mean, not that long. I mean, I literally went downward, right? I was one of the best players in the world, and then I became worse over time. I was top 200 consistently, so I don't know, man. It didn't take me that long to reach top 1K because I fell worse. I fell worse down. All right, so we can go for Goblin Gang here because it's going to get sped up real quick. And I just love guards in this game mode. I love guards so much. And Spear Goblins are goated. They just do so much damage. Obviously, Log is integral. If I don't have that, it's just like, you get cooked. Wow, Lumberjack moves so freaking fast. It's insane. All right, let's go Skeleton Barrel here. Get the benefit of the Dark Elixir. Toss out the ability. Probably just win the game. Things just move so fast. If you're not running a good deck, you're just going to get slaughtered. Like, I don't know how people play decks with Furnace and that type of stuff and think it's good. You can log the Furnace. You can use Dark Goblin to snipe the Furnace Fire Spirits. It's just like, I think a lot of the older school decks that were viable in these Dark Elixir challenges have consistently been, you know, switching up. just because evolutions have infiltrated the game, and it makes the game a lot different. I think spawners are not as good as they used to be. Also, I misclicked the log. It's fine, though. I don't even need it. That's so BM. Missing the log, but not on purpose. Oh, the Mega Knight died. Damn, that's ruthless. What do you think about Inferno Dragon Evo? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Streams every 12 hours? Nah. I mean, the last 5-hour stream 12 hours ago was for you guys and for me just to have fun and chill. This is a little bit more of a try-hard stream where it's like, I want to show the best deck for the challenge. I've tested out the challenge and we should win. And make sure that you guys can complete the challenge without having to waste any of your pastoral time. Or if you don't have pastoral, then you won't have to waste your time at all. And you also won't have to waste your gems resetting. So I always try to create the best decks for the challenges and just dominate. And this is nothing special, you know. We're just doing the casual experience where we wreck everyone. I said wreck instead of wreck. You know, how it goes. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you do too, man. I'm going to go right to bed after this one. I'm going to sleep so soundly. I'm very happy right now. All right, we're going to go for, I guess we go for a Mega Knight to bounce that thing back. Mega Knight's good from that perspective. It's just so thick. Thicker than a Snicker, man. How would you ever run freeze? That does not make sense. So yeah, I'm just going to drop this, and then we're going to apply pressure here with the Skeleton Barrel as well, and I'm pretty sure the Dark Goblin dies because he didn't protect it. Hopefully we can get an ability down here. This might be the fastest challenge ever. Challenge is too easy. What is Dark Elixir? I explained it earlier, but in case you didn't listen or you weren't here earlier, essentially, if there is a Dark Elixir circle, it speeds up your unit to move twice as fast and attack twice as fast. But also, it takes double the damage. Thank you for the effort in these challenges. I always win with your decks. Yeah, dude. 100%. That's what's up. That's how we roll. Coast Evo artwork. I think, honestly, the Hunter was pretty cool. Executioner, though, because the tat lights up. There's a tattoo on his arm. It lights up every single time he throws an axe. So I think that just slaps. He's by far the best. All right, yeah, no, this is great. All I have to do is just, you know, defend and then eventually attack when I want to. I'd love for the skeletons to start to surround the witch, but I don't think it's going to happen. It was a really stupid ability. It was really silly of me. Fine, though. It's not like it matters. So we should be good here. I'm just going to zap. Oh, that was bad. All right, we're just going to get a goblin gang down here. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, my gosh. I might have lost this challenge. That would be so sick if we lost. That would be so sucky. I didn't think the witch would one-shot every single one of the goblins, but I guess I'm just bad. Such an oops. It's a certifiable oops moment, guys. We'll still come back, I think. It's very possible I come back and win. I don't like losing games in these challenges. That Witch Evo is not that scary if we play this well. But, I mean, I just, like, messed up so bad, man. I totally deserve to lose this. Maybe the skeletons will get lucky. Okay, we got a tornado from them. Not that bad. Winnable. Winnable for sure. The only downside is this fly machine might get supported by other stuff, which would really suck. And I want a Mega Knight on this. I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean, we didn't play this well, but like we're good in a sense of like we might not be 3 crowned. Evolved Witch isn't that scary when you have Mega Knight. It's just not the worst thing in the world for us. And it should be a lot worse. Didn't play this well. Oh my gosh, he has the fireball and the goblins are still alive. Wow, what a goofy goblin barrage. Go Skeleton King on one side. See what we can do, you know? Wait, was that his graveyard? Alright, so I don't play with game sound, guys. I don't play with game sound. Because, like, you guys can hear the game sound, but I can't because the game sound is recorded. And I don't want it to be doubly recorded. That's really funny. Wait, the Dark Goblin just one-shot everything. Is that his graveyard? No, it's not. Okay. I was tripping out here. Yo, it's 3:18 a.m., so I am tripping. I'm definitely tripping pretty hard. I do not appreciate my opponent running graveyard and then doing the mind games where I can't hear the graveyard because I don't have my headphones in. Maybe I should put my headphones in when I notice that my opponents have graveyard. I should probably put my headphones in and just be like, okay, I hear you now, Mr. Krabs. No ghost this time? Nah, no needed. Not needed at all. Should I buy the next pass because of Evo E-Drag? You can just save up shards, man. I don't think like you need to buy anything in this game, brother. Just save up shards. Guess who's back? Back again. Jack is back. Let's just win. It's Jake. Unless you're talking about Jack Black. Are you in America? Yeah, I'm in Seattle, Washington. All right, we're just going to Skeleton Barrel here. I should have dropped it on the outside so then it would have gotten touched by the Rage. I think we're going to get it. No, we don't get it. A failure. Oh, look at the Fisherman just dying. Diabolical, my dudes. Diabolical. All right, this is kind of bad. Dark Goblin should have definitely been in range, but I didn't want to get logged, so I just did it there. Look at how bad tank decks are. Like, why would you ever play that? Like, why would you ever play a tank deck in this? It just does not make sense. Also, the Dark Goblin's going to get like 5 shots. Insane. Even at like 1 HP. All right, I'll take the advantage. I'll go Goblin Gang. Like, if you're not building a deck to be offensive in these challenges, you are actually just not playing correctly at all. If you're playing defensive decks or you're playing like a different thing where you're like comfortable with a tank deck, your tank will get shredded. You will not be able to defend cost effectively, and you're just going to be playing poorly for the rest of the match. So it's important to build decks that work with a challenge, and generally when there's a really broken offensive thing, it's easier to play the really broken offensive thing instead of defending the entire time against it. That's the one thing that I've realized is like a lot of people will try to defend things that they shouldn't. Watch how good the Dark Goblin is. It's just going to kill. It just kills RG. It gets 1 hit. That's a Royal Giant with a lot of Elixir. He literally got 1 hit. That's all he got. Insane. Gambling, but you don't lose anything. Yeah, no, seriously. You get you are doing a little bit of a gamble, right? You're getting cards that, you know, get less health, but at the same time, you're not losing anything. You're just getting the entire reward of getting more cards on the field that do more damage, right? You're getting the damage aspect, but you're not getting the negative because your cards already get 1 shot, so it doesn't matter. My cards get 1 shot already, and they get less health. I don't really care. That's the entire premise. People out here like, damn, I'm gonna half the health of my Royal Giant. It's not a feasible way of winning games. But you don't gain anything? What do you mean? I gain so much. Like, I get extra damage. Are you telling me I don't gain anything with the Dark Elixir? I get so much, brother. Why are lucky drops? Oh, lucky drops are basically gambling. Yeah, I guess so. I think we were talking about entirely different stuff. My bad. I was going to say, yeah, you do take a little bit of a gamble and hope that, you know, the benefit outweighs the negative, but it is what it is. Gambling equals more players. I mean, in general, whenever someone has a chance of getting something, they will always pay more for it. So for Pokemon cards, generally, even if people will not get a good pull from a Pokemon pack, he'll pay more money to rip sealed product than they should instead of just buying a card outright. That's like one of the biggest unfortunate realities of Pokemon. People spend thousands of dollars trying to pull like a, I don't know, couple $100 card. What are your thoughts on Evo Inferno Dragon? I get asked that a lot. I don't really have any thoughts. I didn't record anything on it yet. You ever make a Clan War deck video for people who do Clan Wars? There is one on my second YouTube channel, More Tag. Maybe I'll do more of that. I haven't done it in a bit, but maybe. Oh my gosh, the Dark Goblin just deleted an entire monk? That's insane. He's popping the ability. I don't think that's smart. It's just going to die. Alright, we can go Skeleton Barrel here, then go and drop our Skeleton King ability probably. If we're lucky, this might just kill the entire hunter. Also, having crowd control like Zap, even though it's a very short duration, it's amplified because you're attacking twice as fast. So think of it like as double the stun. You know, it's a big difference. I am watching your stream for the first time and not recording. Yo, what's up, Jetin? What's going on, bro? Your favorite Pokemon? Mankey. Mankey is my favorite. Other ones that I really like, Groudon, Kyogre. I like Mewtwo a lot. I like Mew. I like Suicune, Lugia. I have a lot of Pokemon that I like. But I would say Mewtwo and Mankey. Mankey is my favorite. Mankey, Primeape, that type of evolution line. Why is everyone running Royal Giant? It just doesn't make sense. Like, Royal Giant sucks. It just is not playable. It's actually just not playable in this challenge. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Tragic. Alright. Well, this is probably the freest challenge ever. If you play my deck, you will just win. It's just that simple. Like, I do not think there's going to be a remote challenge for anyone playing this challenge if you use my deck. It's easy claps all the way to 10. What do you think the next Evo will drop next? I can't tell you guys that. I also don't know. But if I was right and I said like, oh, like I think Like hypothetically, like let's say I said Evo Barb Hut, and then Evo Barb Hut is released, and then Supercell like, damn, you scraped the files and you showed everyone. You know what would happen? I get in some serious trouble. So that would suck. I just don't tell you predictions on what evolutions could be, because I probably have the information somewhere in a channel, and I just haven't looked at that. How to play this deck? The lane pressure, and all you have to do is spam skeleton barrels, use the skeleton king, and you win the game. It's just that easy. So right now I'm going to go Dark Goblin in the middle because it will deal a lot more damage that way because it's enhanced by the extra attack speed of the dark circles. And then, yeah, if we get that, we just use our Skeleton King on defense because it costs 4 elixir. We try not to Mega Knight too often. Mega Knight we really don't want to be dropping that often at all unless we absolutely need to. And then get more damage amplified by the Dark Goblin and the Skeleton Barrel. Skeleton Barrel, Dark Goblin are pretty much the ways that you want to be playing. The double small spells is important. If you guys try to change the deck and you lose, that is entirely your fault. This deck is optimized to be good. You can change it if you want to and make like differences, like Golden Knight instead of Skeleton King, or like, you know, some of the other stuff like Evolve Valkyrie instead of Mega Knight if you want to have fun. But this deck will win you the challenge if you play it remotely well. Rumors are there's an Inferno Dragon evolution coming soon. I mean, that's not even rumors. That's like definitely guaranteed. It's already been shown on YouTube and stuff. We can distinguish with that goatee. Wait, do I have a goatee right now? I haven't shaved it today. I'll shave tomorrow. I'll shave tomorrow before I record. All right. Guten Tag, Tag. What's up, brother? What's going on? All right, so we can just go in for a Goblin, Dark Goblin there, and then Skeleton Barrel, and hopefully that jumps in the circle. Fine. I think the Valk hits it, which kind of sucks. I wish the Dark Goblin was getting amplified a little bit more, but the Princess is going to not kill that, so. Get a really nice Goblin Gang here. Log. Yeah, damage is amplified, so that's huge. And then the frickin' guards just fall apart. He's taking so much damage on both sides, so I kind of do whatever I want. I'm a Skeleton King here to protect the weaker tower. Hold my guards in case he spams. Also have Mega Knight now. And double elixir Mega Knight will be more bountiful. Okay, that's just stupid. I don't know why you rocket that. It does nothing. Doesn't kill, doesn't do anything. Literally doesn't do anything. Alright, so yeah, this game's over. He's trying to use defensive cards in a situation where you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. Alright, so we just throw down a Goblin Gang and win the game. It's over. GG. Okay, I thought he was going to die to the Goblin Gang. He died to the Mega Knight. So, typically, in this challenge, you're going to be able to break through with the Skeleton Barrel, and you drop the Skeleton Barrel inside the Dark Circle because it gets amplified at movement speed, and then a lot of times people just leave. Oh, another thing is if you're playing against Furnaces or Dark Goblins, I'll show you guys, sorry, if you're playing against Furnaces or Cannons or Buildings, always drop your Dark Goblin inside placement. I'll show you guys that in a second. I'll show you that in a hot second real quick. It's a light goatee, but it actually looks good. No homo. Dude, it better be full homo. What do you mean? All right, we only accept full homo here. All right, I'm actually not doing great here. That was a bad defense. All right, still worked. We're going to zap here. Should be clean to go Skeleton King. So, Dark Goblin like here, where I'm hovering the Dark Goblin, that placement. Like inside corner. That's always where you want to be. Inside placement is where it's at. If you're not doing that, you're cooking yourself. Also, I have to log this, which just sucks, man. Maybe I can hit a wall breaker? Yeah. Okay, I kind of cracked my voice there, so hopefully we can get some cracked gameplay. That was such a sick log. If I didn't hit that wall breaker, we'd have taken a lot of damage. But basically what I'm trying to say is you go Dark Goblin there and you get value. Just that simple. Really just that easy, you know? It's really just that easy. Dark Goblin here snipes buildings. Guy also seems decent. A lot of the people that you're going to be playing earlier in the challenge, if they're winning all of their games, like I just started the challenge. Everyone that I play at 7 wins right now has won all of their games. You are not going to be playing against people as good as this guy if you play the challenges later. Do not play them as early as I do. Otherwise, you're going to play against good players. You'll play against way worse players later you play. Because, yeah, it matches you against people at similar amount of wins as you. You don't want to be matching against really good players like I am right now. This guy's actually good. His mechanics are good. He has a decent understanding of the game. He is not fumbling and rocketing Skeleton Kings, you know? So I gotta play well. A British firm. I feel like this guy's like a lawyer or something. Nice. Guards clean as heck. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's a ton of damage. That's the damage. I hate how good Suspicious Push is. It's sus that they made it that strong. Alright, just gonna spam Skeleton Barrel here. Drop it on this side that we get all the value. I could go Skeleton here. I'm just not going to. I don't trust it. We don't trust these players. Alright, I'm gonna probably drop Dark Goblin and snipe his Dark Goblin to mine. It gets one shot, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're in a log. Never mind. Yeah, that's annoying. I'll Mega Knight. I'll bite. I'll bite. I'll bite. I don't do this often, but I think I'll make an exception for you, brother man. Oh, Zap just kills, right? Hell yeah. Jumping through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go. Hee-hee-ha, and all the way. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. I think we're okay, though. Oh my gosh, that Dark Goblin would cook me if I didn't do anything. You give me the cook, I would be shook. Oh. I just die, right? He's gonna arrows? There's no shot in hell that takes my tower. Oh, it's really close! That was scary, bro. Let's take a look at this guy's banner. I think the guy's legit. I think he's a good player. I think he's actually decent. Yeah, he's ultimate champion, so I respect him. Guy had some claim to fame there. I will say that much. Maybe we can get some other stuff. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care. Just put this on my mini account. I just want banners. Alright, did I have that already or not? Dude. I need more crowns. I can play more games. That's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of lame. Thanks to your decks, I complete the last 2 challenges with your help. I've never done it before. Thank you so much. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll always have decks complete these challenges. If you copy my decks and you like learn what I'm doing, you will definitely win. Like, you will definitely win. Do not do these challenges as early as you can, though. Like, wait a little bit. Don't do it at the very start like I am. That is, I think, my #1 tip. If you do it at the start, you could actually lose. Okay, this guy is fumbling. He's not a bad player, though. I think the Skeleton King is stupid. Couldn't have done that. If you Skeleton King like that, you're just like, you're full sending. Like a moron. Don't do it. Don't full send, guys. Never full send. Never go full stupid. Did that Dark Goblin actually kill a Sparky? I had a Mega Knight. What a goated card. I love it. I love this. I eat this up, man. This is my Super Bowl. Oh man, I love this game mode. I actually like this game mode way too much. Full send of this Sparky is the only way. Yeah, dude, that's how we run it. At 3 a.m., 3:32 a.m. is the only way to play. Nothing else is acceptable. Anything less than a full send is unacceptable. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's see if we can cook the Inferno Dragon here. All right. Are we the best in the world? Says the 2v2 team. A lot of damage left side. I don't have a good card cycle. So, I'm kind of in a bad spot, but, I mean, if he wants to do that, I'll just Skeleton Barrel. We'll force Elixir. I'm about it. We'll send into the Sparky part 2, guys. I wasn't going to Skeleton King to swoop up and collect the souls. It doesn't matter that much to me anymore. We have Evolved Dark Goblin. He doesn't have arrows. I think we're fine. I think there's no shot in hell I don't defend this. Maybe there is a shot in hell, but I don't defend this. Hope not. We'll see. Wow, Luigi! That was a little bit scary. I'm not gonna fit. That was a little bit scary. I got spooked for a sec, my dudes. I got spooked for a slight second. A little bit of a spooky sir, you know? Oh, please. Please. Mamma mia. I think it might hurt. This might be a little bit painful. Not extraordinarily painful. He didn't get the good spawn. Got a Sparky right side, right? Wait, what is he doing? I mean, this is insane that he's eating that. He's actually crazy. He's a certifiable psycho. Nah. Gotta eat it and then go guards. I'm fine. Zap here as well. Wait, do I lose? I might have lost that. Not entirely dead, but this looks pretty bad. dead for a dragon. Yeah, I lose. Not entirely yet. Man, I defended. How the heck did I do that? We're clean with it, guys. We're clean with it. Oh, that's going to kill me. GG, brother. Damn, I can't believe I took an L. GG, well played. So, that was a skill issue. I overcommitted. I thought I was going to take tower. I didn't. My bad. First L, you know? First L. It happens. It happens. Very well played on his end. All right, all right. Well, it happens sometimes, you know? Sometimes you take L's and you just don't play as well as you should. I let a Mega Knight jump on my tower because I kind of had to. I felt like in that situation, but I don't know. I could have also just played a little bit more safe, and then the Mega Knight went to jump on my tower. What time is it for you? 3:35. 3:35, my guy. I think the Mega Knight decks are good. I don't think Sparky's good in this challenge. I think I just fumbled really hard. I'll say it how it is. I can't lie. I just played poorly. Oh, no! I played poorly again! Oh, no, dude. Screw me. I have to let it jump. We have to let it bounce. We have to let it bounce on the tower, bro. Criminal behavior. And we have to let that happen. Just sit there and take it, bro. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's unreal. Dude, honestly, I don't think that the Dagger Duchess is bad. I don't think that Dagger Duchess is that bad. You could have surrounded the Mega Knight with guards. I don't... Which one? The last game? This one I don't think I could have. I think I would have died. If I tried to do that, my Mega Knight... Like, the Mega Knight wouldn't have died, and I would have lost the game because the Inferno Dragon would have blocked tower. Like, that's not feasible in that interaction. If you're telling me that that was the time I could have done it, I could not have done it then. Like, at all. I 100% can tell you that confidently. That would not have worked. Also, I'm going to lose my tower here. Pretty sure the Mega Knight just, like, knocks me back and then just Humpty Dumpty's my tower. Okay, it didn't take it. Wow. All right. So I got to play more safe here because a lot of these people have Mega Knight, and Mega Knight is very annoying. It is actually very annoying for my deck. If I overcommit, I kind of can get screwed. So I'm going to play really well for the rest of these games. I wasn't focused at all. I wasn't dialed. I'll say that much. I do think these players are better than the average bear as well. Like, I do think if I play this challenge later on, there will not be a single person at Ultimate Champion like that are pretty decent at Clash unless you're unlucky. So I think I'm fumbling a little bit. And we are playing against the good players, so well played to these guys. They're not bad at the game. We'll see what we can do here. I would love to win. You know, we do like winning. We do like winning out here. It's not looking great. This guy seems like he just played better than me. Oh, I just lose. I had to hit a Goblin Gang. He just Mega Knighted me. GG. That kind of sucks. I will play my best in the next game, guys. I'll play my absolute best in the next games. I won't fumble the next ones. I did fumble a little bit harder here, and I think that my opponents actually legitimately just played better than me. GG, well played. Gives us the clown emoji. I do feel like a clown for losing that. Pre-losing streak. Please don't lose. Hey, I lose sometimes, man. It's all good. I only won, you know, 50, 60 games with 3 or 4 losses today on live stream. So don't worry about it, man. We'll just lock in for these last 3. I'll play my best. I've never actually tried too hard in these challenges, but right now, we actually got to lock in. We can't afford to lose anymore. We can't afford to take any L's. No more L's out here. These are going to be very, very, very dominant wins. We're going to log, and then I think in this situation, it's better to go Skeleton King in the back. Also, take a look at that guy's profile after that. Are US not getting mad? Most skilled card. Mega Knight. Mega Knight's most skilled card. NA. Mega Knight. OP. Alright, Goblin Gang here is good. It's going to force arrows. Then we can go Skeleton Barrel again. And then we can go Dark Goblin in the middle. Take advantage of that ability. And then we just cook. He loses everything. He lost the game. No way he defends this. It's over. It's over. Too easy, man. This is what happens when we focus. When we're dialed in, we dominate. So I'm just going to do this for the next 3 games, guys. We don't mind you losing, bud. It means more content for us. Nah, but then people say the deck's bad, and it's like, you know, I got to have the credibility. Got to beat this with 0 losses most times than not. I unfortunately took 2 L's. The people that we played against were good, and I also messed up, but Maybe I shouldn't care, but I do care. I do care about the credibility. I like completing the challenge with 0 resets, and I also like completing the challenge with 0 losses. Unfortunately, we did take 2 losses there. I do think that people legitimately just play better than me, though. And it happens. It happens. Sometimes people literally do play better than you, and it's like, if you can't own up to that, then, you know, it is what it is. I fumbled. One of the games was really close. The last one, I just messed up, and I just dropped things into a Mega Knight stupidly. Well, probability here. It does kill. And then he should leave. I think the game's over. I mean, reading comments and playing Clash is harder than normal. It definitely is, but, like, also at the same time, I, you know, just didn't play well. Skill issue. Skill issue. All right. How big is it? Dude, my log is massive. You want to see? Look at it, bro. Look at this majestic level 17 log. We mirrored it up a couple times, brother. We mirrored it up a couple times. Are you? Yeah, I always play on tablets. It's just bigger screen. All right, we're going to go Skeleton Barrel. It's like a good way of just punishing opponents, seeing what they got cooking. So I spend 3 elixir. He spends 5. That's a good trade. I don't have Mega Knight, which just blows. Having no Mega Knight in cycle is just awful. Really unlucky. What can you say? Just happens sometimes. If he arrows is this, I'm a little bit pissed. Yeah, I'm pissed. This is stupid. This is really stupid. Terrible card cycle. So lucky for him and very unlucky for me. Like, this guy did not deserve any of this. He just literally lucked his way into a amazing card cycle and got value. But that's Clash Royale for you. You can't always get a good dependable card cycle. Like, I really did deserve to have a Mega Knight in my hand when he drops a Witch and a Skeleton King at the start. But, you know, you can't really control the flow of the game. That will happen from time to time. Like, hypothetically, if this guy's at my skill level, he should probably win based off that starting hand. But this is also a casual challenge. Yeah, most people will not be playing perfect. Got cannon, so that's like a pretty mid card here, I'd say. I mean, it does distract. It does do its job, but I don't think it's like S tier or anything. He also dropped a Dark Goblin into us, so I think regular Mega Knight might even be better here. Because it doesn't knock back the Evolved Witch. The Evolved Witch doesn't stay alive for forever. That should just die. Electro Giant sucks. Why are you playing that? Sheesh. I'm ruthless with it. What can I say? One shot. Dark Goblin just survives and then jumps tower. I should zap. I misclicked. I meant to drop zap and I dropped guards by accident. I'm fully stupid. That would have probably won me the game if I just zapped. I misclicked. Oh, 3 AM brain, bro. Yeah, no, that takes tower if I zap because the Dark Goblin locks tower and it's got the Mega Knight tanking. There's no way he defends that. Ripperino Pappuccino. Alright. Let's just do Skeleton Barrel other side. And then let's Mega Knight again. There's like no way this is bad for me, right? Also, you should just lose everything. Man, I just wish I hit the zap. Would have been very clean. He's definitely going to Electro Giant me. Man, I really hope I don't lose this. That would be so annoying. Okay, the Electro Giant just dies. What a funny card. Dark Goblin here again. Goblin Gang other side. Log the Dark Goblin. Pop the ability because he has to do something against that. Dark Goblin locks. We win. Alright, so like if I focus like this, the games would have been very, very easy earlier. I missed the zap, dude. Zap. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to win the next one. Alright. Spiky. Spiky. Spiky with it. I love your log. I love you, Poke. Don't get poked by it, bro. Change the battle deck in the profile. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Change the battle deck in the profile. I don't know how to do that. All right, we'll just go Skeleton King. Pop the King Tower activation. Probably just win the game straight up with an ability. Gonna die quickly, but the skeletons are gonna do so much damage. Wait, do we not get the little Dark Elixir? No, we don't. We don't get Dark Elixir. Damn. Rip. Alright, let's just go for Goblin Gang and then Zap maybe. If we actually hit the Zap. Amazing. Majestic. Why would you ever run a mini pack in this? You're insane. You're crazy with it. Literally insane. All right, we're just going to use the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin's best card in this, by far. Like, Dark Goblin clears. There's not even anything close to it. I wish I could say that there's another card that's even remotely close, but there isn't. And then the Mega Knight's just going to counter push and kill him. Game is over. Because these guards get raged. Yeah, it's over. Damn, dude, I should have won 10-0. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Sorry that I didn't, like, focus as hard as I should have in those games. All I have to do is get to an Evolve Witch counter, and then I'm good. And I don't think that's that difficult here. I mean, Evolve Witch is very broken, but we'll see. Could be kind of bad for me, actually. We'll see. Skeleton Barrel here. Dark Goblin off on the side. Mega Knight again. Is he cooking me? Evolve Witch is kind of annoying. Evolve Witch is very annoying, actually. This game's not over yet. I mean, it should have been. It's just not. I hate Evo Witch. I kind of need Mega Knight or Skeleton King in cycle for that, I guess. You can't Hog Rider, though. Firecracker's just going to die. And then he's cycling his regular Witch. That's good. Now we can Mega Knight on it, too. Or Skeleton King. Either work. Doesn't really matter that much. Love the ability. Oh, damn, it just died. That's great. That's fun. Fun for the whole family. Like, knock back the Goblin Giant so we don't lose. Log Zap kills, right? Because it kills the Firecracker. Oh, this is actually spooky. I don't like this. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. If I lose this, I'm going to be so pissed. I could actually lose this Evolve Witch, man. I think I lost. There's no way, bro. I think I lost. Yeah, I actually unironically lost this. Can't kill the card. Can't kill that card. Gonna heal up, and it's gonna kill me. What a fun card. Really fair and balanced, Clash Royale. Great job. You did a great job balancing it. Holy hell. I'm not tilted. You're tilted. This guy VM me? I can't tell if he VM me or not. Well, it doesn't matter. GG. That was annoying. I hate Evolve Witch. Alright, so that was bad gameplay on my end, but we still win. It's fine. We took it! GG's. I should have dialed in the other two games and I would not have lost, I think. But I really did mess up, and I overcommitted into a Mega Knight in this game, and it's not going to win after that. This guy also, he's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. This guy's top 2,000. He's at my skill level. You're not going to play against top 2,000 players, guys. You're not going to hit this. You're not going to hit a top 2,000 player. It's not going to happen. If you do play at the very start and you match into a 21 player that, you know, is very good at the game and, you know, top 2,000 player at my skill level, sure, take the loss. That happens. But for the most part, I mean, guy is probably going to be Ultimate Champion or something. Yeah, just Ultimate Champion. This one was a bad game on my end. That was a fumble. You can lose a couple of games, but for the most part, you will win. I think you guys will get this. Like, yeah, the caliber player will not be top 2,000. That makes me feel a little bit better that the person I lost to is top 2,000. But yeah, it's lost to someone at my skill level. This guy's very good. The OLX guy. Played well, too. But for the most part, yeah, you guys can dominate, destroy the challenge, use my deck, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. Remember to cycle Dark Goblins inside the Dark Circles, get the damage amplification from that thing, and always, you know, use the Mega Knight and Double Elixir. Don't overcommit too much if your opponent has Mega Knight, because the counter push can kill you. You kind of need to have Skeleton King or Mega Knight or Dark Goblin Evolution to deal with Evolve Witches as well. So make sure that you retain enough Elixir in your bank if your opponent's deck is going to be problematic if they counter push. Anyway, no matter when or where you guys are watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I freaking love you guys. And if you want to check out a live stream where I pushed up for 5 hours earlier, I literally pushed for 5 freaking hours. Check that out in the pinned comment. I will have a video very, very soon on some of the better decks in Clash Royale in the meta. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to see what my main deck is in Clash Royale, Royal Recruits, the new updated version of that, I did make a new video on that, so that video will be in the pinned comment. So updated version of Royal Recruits with Goldenite, that video will be in the pinned comment. And the second one is my 5-hour live stream that I pushed to Ultimate Champion at the very start from a level 14 all the way to Ultimate Champion. I did that today. So 2 videos in the pinned comment if you want to check them out. One's a live stream, one's a video. But yeah, let me know how the challenge goes for you guys. Love you. Peace.